preparation for this, about a month ago, I pulled Tom King's run off the shelf and started to read through it. And I was about 2 or 3 issues into it when I was like, wait a second, that's a Vision construct. This might not be what that is. So I shifted over to the House of M. And, you mentioned the commercials, and they strike me as references pulled from Wanda's psyche. Like, am I to view this as the MCU's House of M in some way?
I think you're to view it as all the above. I mean, what's amazing, what's the great honor and privilege of working at Marvel Studios is being able to have the greatest, long-running fictional universe in the comics at our disposal as inspiration for our shows and our movies. Both of those things, along with many others, as it relates to Wandavision in particular, are inspiration. You're right.
Who's doing the C, Wanda? Wanda.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's the MCU Watcher. Now, this is my first episode on my Wandavision series. Now, we're going to talk about the House of M. Now, if you've been here on the channel, you know I can't wait to see any version of the House of M story arc. So, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I on the road to 1,000 subs. So, if you like the video, and hit that subscribe button, man. So, you know WandaVision first 2 episodes released on Disney Plus, so it might be some light spoilers, but I mainly want to talk about the House of M. You know what I'm saying? You've been warned. Now, WandaVision is deeper than I thought it was going to be. You got to watch it several times to piece everything together if you're going to try and figure out what's going to happen next. And I'm talking about on down the line, future MCU. And dealing with the House of M, now we all know that Marvel takes bits and pieces of comic book story arcs and puts them together and makes it all work. You know what I'm saying? So he basically said in his interview, some of House of M is inspired. As he says, it's great honor and privilege of working with Marvel Studios is being able to have the greatest long-running fictional universe in the comics at our disposal as inspiration for our shows. Now, this was a direct response to the question of WandaVision connected to the House of M story arc. Now, if you read the House of M, you don't need Kevin Feige to tell you that's connected. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it. Now, this whole time I've been telling you that WandaVision will bring mutants to the MCU in some form or way, you know what I'm saying? As Marvel already confirmed that what's going on in WandaVision is going to bust open the multiverse, thus is why it's connected to Doctor Strange too. Now, see, the House of M has a lot of twists and turns that's connected to Scarlet Witch's grief and the emotions that come from that. Now, in the story arc, she loses her mind several times and even changed reality a few times, right? To me, whatever she's in, whatever kind of bubble that the sword agents are trying to get into, you know what I'm saying, she somewhat has control of the reality inside. So this is hinting towards that to me. Now, she has the power to do it. It's just when will she gain full control? Now, hear me out with this theory. Now, in the House of M, one of the biggest twists is that when she gets enraged and she says no more mutants, and 90% of mutants lose their power. So, of course, there's no mutants in the MCU yet. So, I think she can easily create mutants and have it tied in with the multiverse. So, you can see that I'm dead set on getting a version of House of M. Now, WandaVision may or may not bring it. But I just wanted to get my opinion on the House of M. Y'all let me know y'all opinion down in the comment section. And I'm working on another WandaVision video. And we're going to talk about the sword agents in WandaVision. And we're going to go over what sword is in the MCU. Now, I told you I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. I'll be giving away an Xbox version of Marvel Avengers and the novel Avengers Extinction Key. If you want to take part in that, you got to like, comment, and sub to the channel. Alright? So, any of my watchers that made it to the end, man, I appreciate y'all, boy.